Hey everybody, I'm Andrea. Welcome back to my channel, Fell for the Smell. I'm reporting to you from cold Kansas City, but my Apple Watch today says 27 degrees. I am thrilled. It is sunny. It has been in the negatives here. I don't know if you saw the Kansas City Chiefs football. We had a wild card game Saturday night and the wind chill was negative 27. So my middle son, Max, went with his dad, and my brother took his 13-year-old son. The doctor I work for went because they had to lower the prices on those tickets so much that people could get really good seats for less than 40 bucks. And since we've won the Super Bowl twice in the last 4 years, those tickets are really sought after. I was happy to watch it at home. It has been so freezing here. I'm so happy that we're up in double digits. I think we might get above 32 degrees Fahrenheit today. And we're going to have like 2 days of this and then it's going to get really cold again. But I have been inside a lot more than usual. Kind of just been going back and forth between work, the gym, and home. It just isn't, there's just really nothing to do. My little Shih Tzu's upset that it's so cold. She's not going for walks and she's wearing like a sweater with a little puffer coat. She cannot regulate her temperature very well at all. So I have been warming a lot, especially over the fall and Christmas. And this entire basket is full of Scentsy goodies. The most exciting thing about this basket is all the bricks that I have. I'm going to save the best for last. I literally have 6 of them. And so I've been trying to go through them so I can kind of empty them out of the house, because having these huge containers with like 3 big bars, little cubes, because you can see the cubes here. A lot of these I just had like 2 or 3 left, or they were Christmas ones that were almost full, and so I got through those during the fall, during Thanksgiving, and during Christmas, and then just been home a lot and changing out my wax just for funsies. It's been a wonderful problem to have all of these to go through. And just kidding, I actually have 7 empty Scentsy bars, bricks, not bars. So this is a bar, and it has 8 little guys, and then this is a brick. So if you're new to Scentsy, they really are, I think this equals about 5 of the small bars. And I literally have to take these guys out and cut them on a cutting board with like a steak knife, and then put them in a Tupperware container to use, because for most warmers, if you take an entire one, that's like putting 3 or 4 cubes into it, and it'll overflow and you'll have a wax mess. So they're really good value. Scentsy has them all the time. If you have a Scentsy club, you can add, I think there's usually about a dozen scents to choose from. Or at Christmas time they come out, and then they usually have some that come out in the spring. So and then they're always on clearance. So some of these you probably won't recognize. Some of you, like nostalgia wise, if you're a Scentsy girl or boy too, you will see that you'll be like, whoa, I forgot about that one. So first I just want to go through a couple of the body items. This is an empty bottle of the Candy Crave shower gel. They stopped making this. I was able to have it in my Scentsy club for a couple of years. It's my 13-year-old's favorite body wash. I think he has 1 or 2 more, but we are at the end of it now. So it's not in my club. They're not making it anymore. He's loved it since he was like 8, 9 years old. He's been using it a long time. And he's, in 8th grade, gonna be 14 later this spring. So he is using kind of some of the more masculine scents from Bath and Body Works, and using, my kids like just the Axe stuff, or even the Old Spice So like the Old Spice body wash. So they're boys, they don't care. But we are going to kind of miss a little nostalgia, kind of just symbolizing him growing up, that they're not making this Candy Crave anymore. But we loved it. And then I finished a bottle of this 8-ounce Now and Zen body cream. I'll be honest with the Scentsy body cream, it smells amazing, but you have to just reapply it all the time. It's pretty drying. I don't know if alcohol is one of the main ingredients. Yeah, it's the third ingredient, so that's probably why. It smells amazing. These are ones that I would use in the spring and summer advisably, because if you're trying to get real hydration and preventing cracked skin, especially in like the weather that I said that we're having here in Kansas with negative temperatures, you're just treading water if you're using the Scentsy body cream. But it really does smell amazing. Now and Zen is just such a fresh, it's kind of fruity, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's very subtle. It's got like a fruity subtleness to it. So I do like that one. I enjoyed it, but this time of year, I was just trying to use it up. I was putting up my legs just when I was watching TV at night. And then I have several little bars here. And you can see some of these are in my Scentsy Club. Let's see. Or the Bring Back My Bar. And I'm just going to kind of drop these next to my chair here as I do them so I don't get confused. This is Pink Haze. This is one of the first bars that I ever got from Scentsy, going back to like 2013 maybe, 2012. It's been around a while, so that is it's a light one. This is perfect for bathroom or bedroom, which is where I melt it. And then Ice Hotel. This also is one of the first ones. Sometimes just scent is very nostalgic. And so some of these are in my Scentsy Club, like that Candy Crave or the Pink Haze or this Ice Hotel, simply because they were some of the first Scentsy ones that I ever got. I used to be a daycare provider where my children were little for 8 years. And one of my moms, she worked for Whole Foods, but she did Scentsy on the side, and she was my Scentsy girl for a long time. And then I'm taking a break from being a Scentsy consultant because I want to go through the wax that I have and kind of trying to slowly declutter some of it. There is quite a bit. I don't know if I'll do a video with what my stash is. We are wanting to sell our current house. About 2 years from now, we'll be putting it on the market. We want to downsize a little bit. We'll have 2 less kids, which means 5 children out of the house and 1 left. So I love our home. We don't like the location. It's not walkable where we are. It's just very suburbia. So we may move a little bit deeper into the Kansas City area. But so being a consultant, you have to get a certain amount. You have to sell a certain amount. And it's just not something that I'm aiming for right now. So I'm just going to focus on melting my wax, enjoying it. If any of my friends need any, I have a friend that I would refer them to. But in all honesty, I am just taking a break. Will I be a Scentsy consultant again in the future? Absolutely. But I'm going to go through the majority of this wax before I do, and I'm going to enjoy it and share these videos with you. So another Bring Back My Bar, one of my favorites, is Pumpkin Marshmallow. Fall is my favorite time of year, so I'm obsessed with all the pumpkin, fall, apple, hayride, whatever a hayride smells like kind of scents. Let's see, I got some more Bring Back My Bars. There's a second Ice Hotel. I think I get them 2 or 3 at a time. I have to go back. I should have checked my Scentsy Club before I shared this video with you guys. Oopsies. And then the last Bring Back My Bar I see in here is Sweet Plum Pastry. I think that one originally came out at Christmas, but it's so good. It's just a very, I think it's a year-round scent, to be honest. Now this one that I dropped, this is not a year-round scent. This is Walnut Raisin Muffin. This is perfect for winter. I like to get up early and and just journal or work in my planner or read before my family gets up. Sometimes I'll jump on the treadmill. But I like to melt these. And then when the kids wake up, they're like, what are you baking? I'm like, I don't really bake. I cook, but I don't really bake. I'm not a big sugar person. So it's always disappointing. But walnut raisin muffin, that is a good one. That is a really, really good one. And then another kind of Christmassy one is Farmhouse Fir. I like this one. It's a little different from the balsam type ones. I really can't smell this one anymore. It's a little more subtle. It's not like full on Douglas fir in your nose. So this one is good. I like to melt this one with like a sugar cookie a little bit. So I love to do all of the evergreen scents. It's my husband's favorite scent, really, and it's not really something you're gonna melt in July. At least I don't. So when we do it throughout like half of November, and just kind of finishing in the last week or two, I don't want my house to smell like balsam and evergreen and a Christmas tree constantly. So I kind of like watered it down or kind of softened it up. So Farmhouse Fir is a good one. And then I still have lots of fall ones in here because it's been a minute since I shared an Empties video with all of you. This one's Autumn Road Trip. I have Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. That's one of my favorites. That Marshmallow Pumpkin is lovely, but Warm Pumpkin Drizzle, and this one always comes back, so watch for that if you're interested next year. Hug in a Mug. This is a year-round scent. I love this one too, and this is perfect to mix with like the vanilla bean buttercream, or the sugar cookies, any of those gourmand scents. If you mix them together, the right combinations, and you can search all the combo videos on YouTube and watch them for months on end, this is a perfect one to make kind of like a chocolate chip cookie smell in your house, which is super lovely. Do I have any other? I think I only have one Disney one in here, and it's the Twitter Pated. This one is so nice. It's subtle. It kind of has a slight, to me, I'm sure it's not in the scent notes, but there's a slight cologne smell to it. It's also really soft. Some of these Disney ones, they don't have a good scent throw, so we keep them in bedrooms and bathrooms, basically, in my house. This isn't something that I would melt in my open concept living room. I see another, this is just a year-round one. This is Aloe Vera and Ivy. A lot of these say scent of the month, so I must have grabbed them during the scent of the month. Graham Cracker Crunch. This is one that I will melt to kind of subdue, like I was talking about that that Farmhouse Fir one. I will melt it with one of these, and it smells lovely. I have a Candy Crave. This is the same as the body wash that I started the video out with. They still do have this in the Scentsy Club. You just can't get the kiddo body wash anymore. So that will forever be in my Scentsy Club until they tell me they're not making it anymore, because it's a nostalgia. It smells, to me, it just reminds me of childhood. It smells like when you opened up a Barbie doll. It's not, I'm not saying it's a plastic Mattel G.I. Joe type smell, but it is kind of like that fresh new toy kind of smell, or like a fresh stuffed animal, not in a bad way. Otherwise I wouldn't melt it, obviously. It doesn't smell like plastic, but it's hard to describe. It's very nostalgic for me. I don't love cinnamon, but I have two here. I tried them. This is cinnamon buttercream, and this one is churro churro. I don't really like the cinnamon note. I think it gets really strong and kind of, you guys know how certain scents will give you like a headache, like right here. So that's no fun. I found another walnut raisin muffin. So that has the scent of the month. As a consultant, when you get the warmer of the month and the scent of the month, I believe you get 12 or 13 of these. So you get quite a bit when you decide to go ahead and get the warmer and the packet and the brochures and the kind of scratch and sniff stickers. So if you guys are interested And being a consultant, that is one of the perks, is that you can get a discount on the warmer. You can get multiple, like a big stack of the bars. If you're like a gung-ho, like marketing type person, or, you know, you have a lot of people that would buy from you, it's perfect because you can melt them down. You can sell those bars at a discount because you're getting a discount. So I think it's interesting. And then Mocha Doodle. This is a favorite. This is in my Scentsy club all the time because it goes away every summer. And then Caramel Apple Craze. This came out my first year as a Scentsy consultant in 2019. I believe it was the scent of the month in maybe September, and I love it. My stepson is a sophomore in college. He doesn't come home very often. He used to turn the warmers off when I melted this. This one gave him a headache. So I was able to go through a couple more, and I think it did come back this year. So it's a good one. Okay, now the good part of this video, and that is my Scentsy bricks. Let's do the Christmassy ones. This is Snow-Kissed Cranberry. This one was absolutely lovely. And this one comes back in bars. So this is a few years old. It's got a slight little, like a slight little evergreen note, but it's more of the fruity cranberry. This is what the ones look like in the Scentsy Club. They look very plain. This one is Clean Breeze and it smells like laundry. This one is Ginger and Spruce. This is the strongest Scentsy brick I've ever melted, and I didn't love it, but I got it on clearance when I became a consultant. And oh my goodness, it is strong. And so I finally finished it. Here's another one that came out of Scentsy Club. This is Skinny Dippin'. Vanilla Bean Buttercream. They just kind of, I don't know what happened here. They will put this in a huge brick. You can get this all the time. It's one of my top 5 Scentsy scents. It doesn't just come in this giant size and you have to grab it once a year. It's always available. And it is perfect to mix with everything. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And then the last two are Christmas as well. My basket's empty. They get to go in recycling tonight. This is Very Snowy Spruce. This is the perfect Christmas scent. We get a real tree every year, and I like to melt this near the tree. People sometimes assume it's the tree. They don't. Oh, that's strong. Oh, Christmas. It's just like Christmas in your face. It's wonderful. It is strong. It's a powerhouse, and I got through it. I think I've had this 2 or 3 years. And last one is Sugar Plum Berry. This one is super unique, and I enjoyed it. It's got kind of like a cinnamon pine cone note, kind of a balsam, and then just like the sugar plum, a little hint of gourmand. I think it's the perfect marriage of all of them. Nothing floral about it, but definitely the other scents. And it's really lovely. I don't know if this is even necessarily like Christmas only, but Sugar Plum Berry, if it comes back or ends up and bring back my bar, definitely vote for it because it is really pleasant. It just, I don't know, it's a whole vibe. So Sugar Plum Berry. So that is my entire basket that I have filled to the brim in the last few months. All Scentsy products. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was kind of a long video. Let me know what bricks you have. If you have any of the super old ones like I showed you here, tell me what scents they are, because I'm always like Googling them and looking them up and trying to remember, did I have that one? Did I like that one? And it's really nice to go through these and have it fresh in my mind for Bring Back My Bar, because a lot of times they'll bring all these scents back. So thank you, all of you. Stay warm wherever you are in the world. Go Chiefs. I hope we win this weekend. We play in Buffalo, so we're used to the cold now, so it's great. So thank you for watching. Love to all of you, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.